Hey, what's going on, world? This is DJ Echo,
This is Victoria Folks from Dzen Tech company.
and you are in the element. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to In the Element, brought to you by Echo Entertainment. Right now, we are going worldwide. We have Victoria Fox from Dzen Tech on the line with us. Super excited about this. Victoria, how are you?
I'm fine. What about you? I hope that the weather in your city is not so hot as in mine.
It's 7:30 in the morning, so it's still kind of cool. What time is it where you're at right now?
It's about 2 p.m. here. So
Okay, all right. So you're getting into the hotter part of the day.
sure.
Um, I wanted to get you on because I am a owner of the 360, the Dzen Tech 360 spinner. I love it. I love it. I love it so
Yes,
much.
thank God. I was so
Uh,
nervous because if you could tell me just something like I don't like it, and I was like, what? It's
no, no,
gonna be a long interview.
I absolutely love it. And just a quick backstory. So I went to the 2021 DJ Expo out in Atlantic City, and that's when I first saw the spinner, and I was just blown away. I mean, absolutely blown away. It looked so shiny. It looked beautiful. It worked so pristine, and it was the price tag. The price tag is what held me off. I'm like, all right, let me think about it. I don't want to make a big decision like this. Cut to January 2022. I said, listen, I just got to do it. It's this thing has just been it's been eating away at me. I had to get it. I bought it, and definitely one of the best decisions I've made for my company. Everybody loves the quality of video is just it's unmatched. Nobody out there can do what you guys are doing. The quality of the platform, the arm, I mean everything. Just you guys really did well with this.
We
So
really tried
I
our best.
I had to get you on here. I had to get you on here. So before we get into the spinner or any of your products, you are the face of Dzen Tech. You are the face. That's it right here. When I think about Dzen Tech, I think about the logo, and then I think about Victoria. So
Yeah.
when did this all begin?
Actually, everything began not from me. Everything started from guys, Anatoly and Sergey, who've been like the owners of the company. They decided just to give the photo booths for rent in our city, and then they've been so many questions about from people who wanted to buy it,
Mhm.
so they decided to sell equipment. And
Okay.
after that, just I appeared in the company. And sometimes you just want to test something or to make the cool video, and you don't have anybody else except you in the office. So
Right.
that's why I became the face, just because there was nobody else there to find the model, just to bring them to the office. It takes so much time. So it
Right.
was just easier for me to jump on the platform and to make something.
Gotcha.
So
And you don't shy away from it because you're everything from the tutorials to the Q&A sessions that you do in the Facebook group. Like you're not shy at all. You want to go out there. I mean, the product is just at least the 360 because that's all I've been able to see. It's perfect. And you continue to upgrade and all that kind of stuff. So again, I want to start talking about it, but I have to hold off. I have to hold off. Um, when you said Sergey, when they first started, was the goal just to stay with the 360 spinner?
Actually, they have started not from the 360. They created the array, the bullet time first, because
Okay.
it's been super popular those years. And after that, they created the 360. And actually, everything started from my post in the Facebook group at first. And after that, we went like worldwide. We started selling to the US, to the Europe, to the Asia, to Australia. Everything was rather difficult in the beginning because we tried different logistics, all those different
Hmm.
things. But the only thing that I was always sure that our equipment is really good and that we will just take care of people, because I'm really proud to work in this company. To be honest, I've been working in many companies, but here I always know that if something happens, not so many bad things happen, to be honest, but if something happens, then we will
Right.
figure it out. All things in the platform and other equipment are replaceable, so just like a minute fix for everything, and we still take care of people. Most of them actually are my friends because the first years I've been working 7 days a week, so
Right.
I know everything just like, in person.
Right. And talking about taking care of people, you just opened the U.S. warehouse, which is great, which is totally great for us over here. Is that the only warehouse that you have besides what you have in Russia?
Actually, yeah. For now, yes. We actually maybe we will change the warehouse company. I'm not sure yet. I'm just like checking different solutions for the
Right.
fastest delivery and for the beta rates, and for it could be convenient for everyone, because the one warehouse that we use now is not always convenient for us, but we'll figure it out in any case. There are just so many users from the US, so we decided that opening the warehouse in the US is really needed. Maybe there
Right.
will be also the warehouse in Europe in the
Okay.
process.
Is the U.S. where most of your clientele is?
Yeah, actually, we've been on so many expos in the US. It was DJ Expo, Photo Booth Expo, Wedding Expo, and etc. So I was always living in planes, to be honest.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So it with such a vast photo booth field, it's very, very crowded. There's photo booth companies coming in and out and always trying to one up one another and improve. What sets Dzen Tech apart from everybody else?
When we create equipment, we firstly create it for our own. So we are making it like super cool. Like we really love it. For the
Right.
beginning, we just like sit all together and think if we really need it, if we really like it. If the answer is yes, then we create it. So people understand that. It's different. It's just difficult to find the quality like this. We never use cheap details in our equipment and etc. Yeah, it costs much more for us than for Chinese vendors and etc. But still, it's really worth it. And when we create videos, we don't feel shy because this is made on iPhone, and when there are so many pixels on the video, I've
Right.
just tried
Right.
to make it on iPhone, to be honest. So, and I've checked the
Gotcha.
result, and I was like, not today, guys.
Right.
So,
Right. 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 Right.
so
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
it's just like absolutely different quality, and there are different markets. Some people prefer to buy cheap equipment and to go to a lot of events the same week. For example, they're going to 10 events and they earn like $300 on each of them, and some people prefer to go to one event and to earn $3,000 on it. Both versions are absolutely fine. It just depends on what you need and what you want. For
Right.
us, we just didn't want to go to cheap events and to waste our time, to be honest. So that's why we decided to be different.
Gotcha. I understand. I totally understand. So you have different products that are available. We're gonna do me a favor. I'm gonna say one of the products that you have, and you just give me one word to
No, no,
describe.
no, 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 no chance, no chance describing it one word. I really tried it, but no chance. I
Okay.
can
All right. All right.
only one word about one thing, Prisma, that it's not available now because guys are changing it, so it's going to be absolutely different later. But
Okay. All right.
everything else is not describable with one word. I've tried.
I,
No chance.
okay. Okay. All right. So all right. Let's talk about the different products that you have. So the mix up video booth. Give us a little description about that.
What? I still need to make a description. Actually, I have a standing near, but I won't be able to bring it here. So
Right.
this is the lightest booth that we have, and it actually was created to be like super convenient. You can use it with our software and surface. You can use as many cameras as you want with it. Also, you can use it with ipad and DSLR, or just with an ipad. All faceplates are changing, so this is the boost everything in one. And it's still rather convenient because I can lift it easily. We have like a convenient bags for it. So this is the photo booth, but photo booth with built-in white light, because I never liked the idea when there will be like the light sources standing around and you need to
Mhm.
change batteries in them or just to plug them in. It's so inconvenient. So we decided
Right.
to build in the white light in them. So even with iPad, you can just like turn on white light and it just works. So you don't need to bring additional light sources. And
Gotcha.
it still can be wireless because there is enough place inside for the battery pack. So convenient.
You got it. You guys think of everything.
Yeah, really, I really loved it. And recently we've had an event with it, and we placed the camera on the high rack. So we decided to make like the little planets on the green
I,
screen,
I love
and it
that.
was
Yeah, I
so
love Little
cool.
Planet.
We still use the
Yeah,
same software for it. I don't know if
nice.
you saw stories or not, but
Gotcha, gotcha. And that was one of the things that we're going to talk about, which is the Little Planet, which is like and it's so it hangs above you, and it looks really really awesome. What we're going to do is we're going to show a image of it right now, just so that people can see what it is. But I just think it's something super super cute, and I think events love this kind of stuff, like parties, and I mean they die for this stuff.
yeah, actually, you can just play this 360 camera on top of the mix-up booth, and actually, it will create you the Little Planet videos, because the shell for the Little Planet, actually, we don't sell it anymore too, only the software for it. But
Gotcha.
we just like checked it with the mix-up booth, and it was so cool. It works so good with it, so it's just easier to place the camera on top and to use the same booth for the mix-up and for the Little
Mhm.
Planet. Uh, it just like, as I already said, everything in one. The only thing
Yeah.
that it can't run around the person like 360 boost. So
Right, right, right. I got you. I got you.
one day
Okay.
it will start running.
One day, one day. All right. Bullet time.
Bullet time array, that the thing from everything started. We actually showed at the Photobooth Expo this year. We showed 6 cameras array of where you can place the monitor and the laptop. And actually, the quality of those 6 cameras array is much better than it was before, when we've had like 18 cameras, because it
Mhm.
has AI in it now. So the final picture is really, really smooth, like it's like a real movie. Much better than it was in a Matrix movie. I've just like watched it again recently, so I just looked at
Right.
those effects. I still love it, but
Yeah.
with our new array, it's just gonna be much better.
Gotcha. So for those that may not that may not have gotten a visual to the again, we'll show a picture of it right now.
Yeah, sure.
It's
I will also send you some outputs of it.
I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. The Prisma.
The Prisma boost is not available. It's going to be changed. I
Okay.
hope that everything's going to be working on one software. It's going to be. I actually have no idea of how it's all going to be, because the guys are changing everything every minute.
Gotcha.
So as soon as technicians tell me something, then I'm like, oh
Hmm.
yeah, cool. And they're like,
Gotcha.
we've changed everything, so it's going to be absolutely different boost. And I'm like,
Right.
what?
And and I do give you guys credit for that, where you're always trying to improve, you're always trying to upgrade and update. I also love the fact that you take recommendations, you take requests from other booth owners. You allow us to get on, especially the Facebook page, and say, hey, is this available? Can you do this? And constant updates. And I want to get into some of the updates on the 360 booth, because they're pretty cool. All right, let's go into one more before we go into the spinner, the Slim Rig.
Yeah, the slim ring is also the cool thing too. Not many people actually use it, but it was so cool at the phone presentation. Actually, I can't show you the results, unfortunately, but that's the thing. which is really unique. I think they
Right.
will also improve it. Actually, we've been making the Selfix. It was another booth with phones. We've showed it at the PBX, the first one that we've been
Right.
participated in. And we worked with this X angle from Canada that year, and it was really cool. I love the
Gotcha.
idea of phones array, but still DSLR array is my love. So
Gotcha. 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 Gotcha.
not my best
Uh,
product.
not so bad. I understand. Well, they can't all be the 360 or especially the bullet time. I love the bullet time. I think that's an amazing product. But let's go into the 360 spinner because this is where I kind of jumped into the mix, and I just think that right now the field is very crowded when it comes to the 360 spinner. Every company has one, and some of them, I mean, some of them just look cheap. I mean, honestly, I mean, some of them just look cheap. Some of them, the picture quality is not well, it's not good. So, what when you set out with the 360 spinner, did you take all the feedback from all the other experiences that you had with seeing other 360s and say, all right, well, we don't want to do that, let's do something better, let's do this.
Actually, when we started creating the 360 booth, they've been not so many vendors. Actually, they've been no vendors around, as I remember. Maybe like Orcavu or so.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't looked into their versions, so we created one platform for our own. And after that, we just improved it a little bit. Not that much, to be honest. We just like improved the stick. For now, we have a Bluetooth controller, so we can make the wireless setup.
Love that. Yeah.
So yeah, but about the platform, actually, no, it was just like our love of how we created it.
Right.
Uh, but there've been a lot of requests for the bigger version of the platform, and actually, it's already ready. We just want to change one thing in it,
Nice.
but then there will be like really big version, but it
Gotcha.
won't
Gotcha.
be super heavy, so
Gotcha.
it's gonna be
Well,
interesting.
and to talk about the heavy. So I have the 360 spinner, the version that's out right now, and it's got it's a little heavy. It's a little heavy. I mean, but you did the video with you just picking it up like it was like a feather and just putting it into the car, and I was like super impressed because, I
Yeah, it
mean,
was not so easy, to be honest. I've been just like holding my face, but I've needed to make a cool video. So, in any case,
I
I can
understand.
lift it. We have a lot of girls users.
Right.
Yes, there are lighter platforms on the market, but all of them are too wobbly because
Yeah.
we made it lighter for our tests in the office, and we actually didn't love the result. For the beginning,
Gotcha.
it becomes super wobbly, so it's
Yeah.
shaking all the time. And the second thing, that it becomes too thin, so you can easily break it. With our
Right.
platforms, you don't think of how heavy the person on it is, and when you have like the lighter version, you need to think like, please don't,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
No, only one person at one time, please.
Gotcha.
With
Gotcha. Gotcha.
our platform, you just don't need to be embarrassed with
Right, right, right. And
this.
I've had four people on the platform. I've had four adults on the platform. Never any issues. There's no. I mean, it's just just I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so well, just to kind of get real a little bit with the current situation going on in Russia right now, how have sales been? Do you continue to stay with your sales? Is it taking a little bit of a hit?
It's different. In the beginning, when everything is just started, it was such a shock. We've been at PBX, and when people started to text in the Facebook that it's our fault of the war, and I was like, mine fault? Really? I'm at the US with you now. Are you
Yeah.
kidding? Am I so cool that
Wow.
I'm just like calling guys like, okay, guys, it's time? What I was shocked, but most of people been normal. They understood that it's not my fault, it's not guys' fault
Right.
about this. It's about the government and their ideas of what they want to do. It's not what
Right.
people really want. In
Right.
Russia, It's kind of difficult now just because if you tell something wrong, then you can go to prison. For example, recently there have been one person who went to prison for 7 years
Wow.
for telling some wrong things. So that's
Wow.
why I don't want to. I don't want to tell you a lot of things about it,
I
but
understand.
to
I
be honest,
understand.
I just want the war to be over, and it's the war. I'm not happy with it. Nobody's happy with it. Are you
Right.
kidding or not? It just sorry. I just I have relatives in Ukraine. I have friends there, and it's just a lot of us have friends and relatives
Right.
there, and it's too close to our hearts. Uh, but at least people, I know that it's not cool, but at least they can leave their country. For Russians, all doors are closed now.
Right. Right.
But
Right.
but we decided that we don't want to actually just stand like this. So we actually opened the company in the US.
Right. Right.
So
Right.
yeah, for now, very soon it's gonna be just like the US company with US taxes and all those things. So
Gotcha.
just I
Gotcha.
know that
Gotcha.
some people just care about. Sorry, sorry for interrupting you all the time. I
No. No.
just
No. No. No.
start speaking
It's
about it. I just can't be stopped.
no. No. It's entirely okay. No problem. I know it's a touchy subject. I didn't know. You know what? So it's not an actual warehouse. That's going to be like a Dzen Tech company that's going to be in the U.S. It's not just a warehouse.
Yes, actually, we opened like the legal company. It's gonna be like LLC, as I remember,
Right.
in the US. It's already registered in
Wow.
Wyoming. So yeah, we're gonna pay like US taxes and all those things. And I'm not sure it's gonna be like the actual representative in the US, but
Right.
we are still in the process. I'm just
Hmm.
in the process.
Gotcha. 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 How important is it for you to be both transparent and accessible when it comes to your products, when it comes to upgrades, when it comes to issues with things that need to be fixed, things that need to be updated? Like, how important is it for you to have that community, that open communication with other Dzen Tech owners?
I'm actually not sure that it can be somehow else. Actually, when I just heard this question, I was like, "Can it be different?" So I'm really
Well,
not
some
don't know
people,
what to
some
answer you. It's just like normal people asking questions. They need to know something. They need to fix something. So we are making it and fixing it. It's
right,
not something strange. It's like it should be, isn't
right.
it?
I agree. It should be, and I listen. But I've been in other groups and other companies where they it has to be. I don't know. There's always got to be this layer in between the owner and the people that are purchasing or the clientele. And I just feel like with you guys, everything is just wide open. Hey guys, this is what we're thinking. This is what we're doing. What do you guys think about it? What do you guys? And you have a bunch of people that are on the page, like Richard Clare, who are just there to help everybody. I mean, I just the community is very much like like Dzen Tech, very open, very helpful, very honest, and I love that. I actually love
I hope so.
that. Okay.
I hope so,
Uh,
really. We tried our best to make everything like this. We just, people like this, I don't know, even when we hire girls, managers who work in the company, it's just like super important for people to care about
mhm,
other. So when something happens and when there are some problems and we need to fix it somehow, sometimes we just like stay till the late night with people, even if our working day is over. Yeah, it's absolutely normal. Still, we
gotcha.
need to help.
Right, right, right.
I just don't
Okay,
know
so
how else to be.
I was looking forward to seeing you guys at DJX22. Obviously, you guys are not going to be able to make it. So, for anybody that is watching or interested, are there any new products, any software updates that we can look forward to? Now, you mentioned some on the 360 spinner, where there's Bluetooth capability, all that kind of stuff. So, any new products you want to throw out there? Give us a little something.
So about the new updates, yeah, it's gonna be like the Bluetooth controller for the platform, and a new app to control not only the platform spinning wirelessly, but also the lights around and the lights of the platform. I've checked it in the energy saving mode, and 12 hours is really cool for things like this. So it's basically super convenient thing. And also, we plan to release one new software, but
Mhm.
it may take time because technicians they always want to make everything to be perfect. I'm not happy with it sometimes because it takes a lot of time from them, but it's so cool. The result is usually so cool. So
Right.
happens.
Okay. Thank you. So somebody's watching this, and we're getting to the last few questions here. So somebody's watching this. They love your personality. They love all the different products that come from Dzen Tech. But they're right there. They're not. They're still a little scared, a little apprehensive about buying a
Mhm.
360 spinner or any of the other products that you have. Um, what would you say to them? What would you say to them from Victoria to that person? What would you say to them to kind of help nudge them in the direction of becoming part of the Dzen Tech family?
I would actually recommend them not to be scared. If you just want to see something or just to meet me in person, you can always text us and I will show you everything by online video chat. I will answer all your questions. For soon, we will also have a financing, so you'll be able just to pay
Oh,
not
nice.
a full price, but just like small amounts of money, like $200 in a month. And as earlier you
Wow.
start, the better it is. Just, I don't know,
You,
with our software and with our hardware, you'll just return your money rather fast and you'll
right.
start earning. And that's the thing that you want to work less, to earn more, to spend more time with your family, to go to the sudden vacation to some islands. And that's all possible. We
Yeah, I
actually
love it.
try
I
to
love it.
provide everything that you need, like good promo videos, good promo photos, everything, just for people could see that you're different and to hire you instead of some cheap companies.
I love it. I love it. All right, Victoria, do me a favor. Let everybody know what your social media is, what your website is, so they can make sure they can find and follow you.
So it's going to be Dzen Tech, dzentech.store, and Dzen Tech everywhere. So basically, you can just type Dzen Tech and you will find us in Google.
Gotcha, gotcha. All right, across the board. Okay. Um, Thank you for your time so much.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate this. Final words. Just I don't know. Just talk to the people. Your final words for this interview. What do you want to tell everybody about Dzen Tech?
Just for people, just feel happy, do what you want, become yourself, become unique, and just stay who you are. Earn money and then just waste them for something that you really love because the life will stop one day and I want you to have like the best life that you can ever had. And it's the only life really. Just
All right.
do what you want.
Gotcha.
Make
That
it
make
crazy.
make that makes sense. That makes sense. Victoria, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, Victoria Fox, Dzen Tech, the best company in the world, in the whole world, you know.
Thank you.
All righty. Thank you guys so much. Take care.
Bye.
The finest ingredients are right in the mix.